The day my sister-in-law left her kids alone during my mother's funeral. For as long as I can remember, my life revolved around caring for my mother, who was paralyzed from the waist down. My father, being a truck driver, was absent most of the time, so from a young age, I took on the responsibility of looking after her. My afternoons after school were consumed with helping her with physical therapy, preparing meals, and ensuring she was comfortable. This role deprived me of a normal, socially active teenage life. While I loved my mother dearly, the weight of this responsibility was overwhelming. When it was time to choose a university, I picked one as far away from home as possible. I needed that independence after years of constant obligations. My parents were against it. My father even threatened to withdraw financial support. But I stuck to my decision, knowing it was the best thing for me. After graduating, I met James, and we got married. We both agreed that we didn't want children, a choice his family never understood. His mother, Vivian, often criticized us, and his sister repeatedly tried to change our minds. She frequently dropped off her kids at our place without warning, disrupting our lives and causing friction. On the day of my mother's funeral, as I was still processing my grief, James's sister called, asking us to babysit her 3 children. We explained that we were on our way to the funeral, but she insisted we take the kids with us. We refused. We needed that time to say goodbye. Later, we discovered she had left her children home alone, assuming we would pick them up. When we arrived, we found the kids frightened and neglected. One of them had a crayon stuck up his nose and was struggling to breathe. We immediately called an ambulance and reported the situation to the authorities. When Vivian and her daughter returned, they tried to downplay the incident. The police didn't see it that way, and James's sister was arrested for child neglect. The children were temporarily placed in our care, and we focused on ensuring their well-being. Vivian blamed us for what happened and threatened legal action for ruining her daughter's reputation. We chose to ignore her threats and continued prioritizing the children. Their father eventually returned, thanked us for taking care of them, and assumed full custody. In the end, James's sister lost custody of her children. The court, citing her negligence, decided they would be better off with their father. Since then, James and I have resumed our life together. Our business is thriving, and we've rediscovered our love for travel. Recently, we learned that James's sister is pregnant again with another partner. While it caught us off guard, we've chosen to stay out of it. We've set clear boundaries and are prioritizing the peace and stability we've worked so hard to achieve.